past based on their gender identity, they could then come into the office and potentially file a complaint for us to investigate. And internally, as an employer, we shouldn't be making any employment decisions then based on someone's gender identity, just like we currently don't on all those other provisions that are already included in our policy.
And I know legal will step in, and I'm not sure if we've done that, and that's the reason we're getting some pushback, or is this just we want to advance our cause thing we're here?
I think it's twofold. One, we've had the community advocates and resources, encouraging us to do this, and then two, research shows that corporations and public entities are moving in that direction to include gender identity in their policy statements.
I guess I'm trying to make it a little more personal. I'm not sure what we did that was wrong, and I would like to think that we're not discriminating against anybody. But I guess I don't understand what the protest was about to begin with. So I don't know if that's a legal question or if that's your question. Is that to you, Jerry?
Well, no, I don't understand it either, but I know it's been coming up.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out what is it that we're not doing, or why are these people all of a sudden saying that Darden's policy is not addressing their concern?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Well, I think we'll have to expand the title of the discussion in order for us to get into that. But there is there will be some limitations of what we can and cannot do, and we'll discuss that when we bring the policy back. And we'll go into detail about that. Some of that will be in closed session, but there is a legal side of this. All I can say right now, given the title this matter was posted for, is that there will be some parameters that we'll have to talk about, and our goal is to provide a policy that fits within those parameters. But there is a lot that management and this board will have the opportunity to act upon that will give some.
But I think what Randall and myself told me, if this is coming before the board, have we fallen short? The reason, no. I mean,
we haven't fallen short. It's really. I mean, we would be further within our rights not to leave our policy the way it is. But is an attempt to broaden the scope of protection that is discretionary. The board has the option to broaden that protection or not broaden that protection, and we're giving the board that opportunity to decide whether or not it wants to broaden that protection.
And just a clarification, that decision applies only to the gender identity. There is no decision to be made regarding the GINA. The first part of this, that's a requirement that has recently become legislated through the federal process. So we have to do that part. The other one is discretionary.
Let me push this a little further. When you finish this policy, I don't know who asked, will this become a part of our EEO that has to be approved by? Yeah. Is this part of that?
Unfortunately, that policy is governed by federal regulations, so that policy will have to comply with the strict letter of that regulation. So this will be something in addition to that policy.